Hi everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting with me today. So, Dhar Mann's getting canceled. That's something weird. Well, I guess it's not really weird, but I mean, I don't enjoy this. I just, I never really trusted him. I always found him very squirrely but I've always liked his actors. Mare, she's beautiful. They just all seem like very lovely people, and they do the best with the material they're given to work with, and would never poop on the actors for what they do. I mean, like I said, they do the best with the material they work with. But yeah, well, apparently Dhar Mann's not treating them right, and they asked for a meeting, and apparently the meeting got changed quite a bit here and there, and I will share. Colin talks about it. So I don't know for sure, but I think he's kind of maybe the leader, the unsung leader of the group or whatever, unspoken leader. But yeah, they're protesting him. But watch this clip.
Wow, what the heck is going on? Hey, Colin A. Borden here. I don't normally like to do serious things anywhere, but especially here on social media, because I think it's a rather frivolous sort of thing. And as an actor, a writer, director, I just think of myself as an entertainer, and I like to do entertaining things, even if that's me pretending to think that I'm going to die because I ate unwashed peppers. But now I am going to talk about something a little serious because, you know, if you've been following my page or other people's pages from the show that I'm on, you probably know that some stuff is going down. So I want to give a little bit of an explanation about it. Essentially, as an actor at Dhar Mann Studios, I am just a contract player. I have no employment there. I am just sort of called every now and then, as are all the other actors. And it just is not sustainable. And there are a lot of issues at hand here, but one of the main issues is that not a single actor that works at Dhar Mann Studios can afford rent. This is a show that has millions of views across multiple social media platforms. Videos are shot, edited, posted, repackaged as new videos, reposted in other places over and over and over and over and over again, racking in millions of views, ad revenue, all this sort of stuff. The studio has continued to expand for some time. My entire tenure there, when I first started, we shot everything, as I've told you guys on lives and things like that. We shot everything in an apartment building downtown, in an apartment, not even the building. Occasionally we would go to the garage of that building, but it was really just all in one apartment. And now there are 3 sound stages in Burbank, but things haven't really gotten better for us. And again, I don't want to go into specifics because it's kind of a big thing and it's really just between us. But I think that people should be aware of why we are protesting, why we are out there right now. We've been talking to a lot of actors. It's the same. Everybody feels the same across the board. The trouble is there's a culture at the studio of if you talk, you're out. So we decided to come together as a group and talk collectively with our boss, Dhar Mann. We sent a letter to him, a hard copy and an email. The email was CC'd to the head of production as well, so that we made sure that Dhar got it, but it was addressed to Dhar. It was delivered to Dhar. That letter was forwarded to the HR department, which we are not employees of Dhar Mann Studios. We are contract players. So exactly what we have to do with HR, we're not entirely sure. But it was forwarded over there. We were contacted, said we could have a meeting to discuss our issues. That meeting was pushed several times, changed on us. When we finally got to the meeting, we had reiterated that we wanted it to be with Dhar. Dhar was not there. And we said, well, we are not going to have the meeting until Dhar is here. You guys can be here, the head of production, the head of HR. That's great. We'd love for you to be there too, so everybody's on the same page. But our meeting is with our boss, the person who signs our contracts, Dhar Mann. Thank you very much. Please get back to us with a time for the next meeting by next Tuesday. Just a time for the meeting, not necessarily the next meeting, but by Tuesday. We said this in person. We reiterated it a few minutes later via an email. We checked back in following couple days, reiterating again, we would like to speak specifically with Dhar. This is what the meeting is about. This is our boss. This is who we want to talk to. End of the week comes and goes. We learned Saturday there will not be a meeting. Meanwhile, a lot of other stuff has happened at the studio. Some not great stuff. Whether it's connected or not, we don't know because no one's talking to us. So that's why we're here right now, because all we wanted to do was sit down and have a conversation with our boss. That didn't happen. We were told explicitly that there will not be any meetings and that any issues that we have can be written down and forwarded to HR. And that's just not acceptable. So that's where we are right now. The work that I personally have done at Dhar Mann, I'm incredibly proud of. I've built an incredible community over there of my coworkers and fans. There's no denying that Dhar Mann is in my obituary, whether I go tomorrow or in 50 years or whatever. It's done. I've loved my time at Dhar Mann, and so much of that has to do with people like you who are watching this little video right now. So thank you to you. Thank you for being a supporting fan. Thank you for just watching. Thank you for just being a part of the community that we've built. The goal is to keep going to work, to have a conversation with Dhar, and to keep working at Dhar Mann Studios with the people that I love, doing the work that I love. We'll see. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you very much for all the time and support.
So that was Colin. So TikTok has come alive with videos from the actors, and they've been very thoughtful and very, they're not like raging or anything. I mean, they really are just speaking what they feel, and, they're being very adult, very mature about it. So I don't know. We're going to have to watch this. Apparently this just happened like in the last 18 hours or so. But yeah, they'd been asking for a meeting with him, and then when they finally do have the meeting, he decides not to show up. And that's kind of shitty, Dhar Mann. Kind of shitty. And this is just, he makes all these videos about, don't be shitty. And then he's like, so you see, what happens in the dark always comes to light. Yeah. This is a so you see moment. And I've been reading the posters and stuff. Anyway, I'm just watching all this information about it, because I watch Dhar Mann videos. I watch a lot of them because I like the actors so much. It's not like it's, just groundbreaking, gripping material. But like I've said twice already, the actors are doing the best with the material they have. Love Chaz, because he always plays like a douchey guy, but you can tell by looking at his face that he's just a really sweet guy. Excuse me. But anyway, that's what's going on. I'll try to keep you up to date, but Def Noodles, Moist Critical, everybody is covering it. So, you don't need to hear it from me, but, you can get my 2 cents. And, yeah, I think people, they were paid what they were paid, and then they were told they would grow as the company grew, as the organization grew, and that's not how it worked. So, yeah, take care of your people will take care of you. Otherwise, stand up and fight back. But yeah, it looks like I'm getting text from my son, so I got to go check that out. But I just wanted to chat about that real quick. I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.